Thumper, they really do. So they'll have content again. Yeah, I'll see Lisa's post. She's going in for treatment for brain cancer. So everybody keep her in your prayers, your thoughts. Y'all keep Tulsa in your thoughts and prayers too. She's been going through it with this pregnancy, so. But let's definitely keep Lisa and Tulsa and anybody else who needs, So just a good thought, a good prayer, something. Whatever you believe in, not everybody believes in the same faith, but whatever you believe in, man, just put a little bit out there in the air for them. Even Ron just popped in. Ron's recovering from a complete knee replacement surgery, and his keep him in there. Or I mean, that's really what we got to get back to. Hey, Mama Shelley. It's all we need to get back to as people, man, is caring about each other instead of just wanting to see somebody fail and bash somebody when something happens. We've all got problems, we've all got issues, and we all need a little lifting up from time to time. And I tell you, the thing that gets me the most, and I'll say this a million times, man, if y'all want to DM somebody and you need somebody to listen, y'all hit me up. Just tell me, hey, man, I need you to listen to me. Because not everything someone says to you, they want something to come back. Somebody just needs somebody to talk to sometimes, somebody to listen. I can only imagine, Lisa. I can only imagine. I just I'm perplexed about saying something here. I'm a family, and I know it's not blood family, but you got a TikTok family right here. If you feel like you need to talk to somebody, just DM. If my phone was on, I would gladly give you my phone number. I'll be able to get that turned back on in a couple of weeks, and I'll pass my phone number on to you. But any DMs I get, it pops up at the top of the screen. You got a TikTok family. It's not the same as a normal family, but you've got people who care about you, and we're here. As far as the funds, I don't even know. I would say a GoFundMe, but I have seen in recent weeks that a GoFundMe really doesn't work for people. And I'm not talking about me in particular. I'm talking about I've seen a couple of GoFundMes go up for good people who need some help. I don't want to put any names out there or anything like that, but one for surgery and one person lost their home, like fire, lost their home, everything. And the GoFundMes have done nothing. So it's kind of like, I don't even know. If you ask for help on this app, you're going to be labeled as a scammer, and a beggar. So I don't even know where to begin on the second part. I mean, you see the stuff that I've gone through, and I would hate for you to get on here going through what you're going through and ask somebody for help, and then somebody got on here and made your life worse than what you're going through. And that's a shame that you can't ask somebody for help because they would do that. they wouldn't look into it and see that you're being legit. They would just take it and run with it, and with the reach that some of these groups got, man, they could reach out to Lisa right now and a couple others that are financially, they could, reach out and find out the truth behind it, which is, I 100% believe Lisa. I don't, I wouldn't think, anything like that would be any type of a lie. 100% believe it just because I know the woman. But man, some of these pages have got such a big reach. If they shifted their focus for a week on helping people who need help, people they want to choose, the people they want to do research on and go, okay, this person's legit, instead of skipping over someone who needs the help just to find someone else who they don't think needs the help or something. What could they do for people? That's my big question. And if they're watching right now, what can you do for somebody? And I'm just using Lisa as if they contacted Lisa and they was like, hey, we just want something showing that you're going through this, and she proved it, and they went, hey, she's 100 on the up and up. Let's put a PayPal out there for her, or CA, or Venmo, whatever she's got. Let's put it out there. Let's share it for her. What kind of good would that do for somebody, instead of just always wanting to be on the negative and drag somebody down? And it's like, why is the platform that they have never used for good? I would love to be able to share information of someone who needs help. But I know as soon as I do it, they're going to be labeled as, I don't think Lisa was a bad example. I'm just saying what's going on with her. I sincerely, I sincerely believe every word Lisa tells me. Hey, Jennifer. Not Lisa R. The Lisa that's in my chat right now, guys. Not the woman that's on here doing that. It's a woman who's in my chat, Lisa Provost. She's in here. Not the Lisa R. No, not her. The woman who's in my chat right now who is going through brain cancer, and is going to start treatments. And basically is broke. I'd share the platform. I'd share information on here multiple times a day, but as soon as I do it, it's going to be, she's going to be in a bad category. But no, not Lisa R. No. I don't endorse anything she does. I've never done any research on her. I've just seen everything that's been on here. I agree with you on that, Susie. That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone did the digging and was like contacted somebody and they was like, can show this is exactly what they're going through. It's like, I have no idea what that means. Hey, Johnny Quest. How are you doing tonight? You say beforehand because it happened before. Nobody blocked Johnny Quest. It happened before I had to go in and block. So nobody block her or him. nobody block him. But yeah, Susie, that's what I'm saying. Like, lack of research is 99% of the problems on here. Jennifer, I will tell her when I pick her up from work. She's working tonight, and I'm off. Because unfortunately, techno, that's how the country is designed right now. You get enough of the American dream to make it think you can make it. So, yeah, I'm growing up. We didn't have TikTok. I remember seeing people on the streets with signs, and a prime example of what I guess would be considered a scammer now is there was a guy who used to be down here, and he would pull up downtown, and I remember seeing this as a kid. He would get out, and he'd be walking, he'd have on his dirty tethered clothes, and he'd hold his sign up, and people would give him money at the stop sign and everything. And then at the end of the day, he would go and I remember when all this came out, because it came out in the newspaper here. Actually, I do believe it came out in the Dyersburg Time, when that was a weekly newspaper, or the Dyersburg something. He'd stand on the street corner and have his "I'm homeless, please help" sign all day long, make his money, and then would go get in his Mercedes and drive off. So, hello? Hey, Gummy. $5 on Saturday night, I'll be working. So, but hey, any of them are more than welcome to come into my lives if they want to box in with their real face and stop hiding behind fake pictures and names. That's all they got to do, right? Gummy, I'm just killing some time on here talking. I'm going to be getting off here in a little while and fix me a little something to eat. The wife's at work. I got to pick her up. It's supposed to be closing. Just as somebody who really doesn't matter. So, I mean, that's just honestly, they don't matter. So. Yeah, I got a lot of people blocked. But if they want to come in here with their real face and not hide behind a picture or a fake name, I'll unblock them. But see, when last night when that was being said, or yesterday when it was being said to Matilda was like, oh, she couldn't agree to that. What about Johnny Quest? I know who, and I know people come in here in fake names and stuff. You know, I know that love, peace, and blessings is not your God-given name. Kick your base is not this person's God-given name. But when you're lying behind a fake name and a fake profile picture, and you call someone else a liar, it's like, is that not the same thing? And it was simply said, hey, agree to come in here under your presence, not a filter and not a fake picture. I'll unblock you and I'll box you in, and they couldn't do it. Kick your base, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? And that's awesome. That is awesome. I just use that as, I'm sure your name isn't Love, Peace, and Blessings. And your mom and dad didn't have you and say, oh, this is Love, Peace, Blessings. If it did, that's a pretty cool name, even if they did. And see, here we go with this. A fake name, a fake picture. No, they won't. No, they're not. Because last night, the ball's in the court. The only thing you got to do is come in with your face. That's all you got to do. I don't normally box people in. I don't. But you got these people hiding behind fake pictures and fake names and stuff. If they want to come in with their real face, we can do it. But I'm not going to box somebody in and have them come in here and call me a liar and talk bad about me when the only thing they can do is sit behind a fake pic or a face name. But, I'm not saying anybody's, not nice. I'm not saying you're not gummy. I don't know you. So, Again, I don't know you favorite karma. I don't know who you are, so it's a picture of, I can't tell what the picture is, and I'm sure that's not your name. But these people who want me to come and box in on their lives, and I can't hardly see the picture. It's kind of small. Missy Muffy, haven't asked for nothing. Haven't asked for one red cent. So, and all these awareness people who just keep coming at me, boxing to come to their live, only they got to do is come in mine with their face showing. No fake pic. They can't do it. They want me to go to their live where there's 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, we're doing great. We are doing fantastic. The job is doing good. Let me click on this. So, but I'm not boxing anybody in. Unless the awareness groups who keep dogging me out, who are hiding behind fake pictures and fake names, want to come on here with their face. I'm not boxing anybody in. It's my live. It's my decision. If y'all don't like that, then you can exit. It's that simple. Guys, we can talk like we're talking. So, I'm working 5 days a week. I think she's going to get 4 on this pay period. All these. I don't know how much clearer it can kind of get. The awareness pages who keep calling me out, but they're hiding behind their fake pics and their fake names. This is the last time I'm going to address this, so I want everybody to please listen. So the awareness pages who come on here with fake names and fake pics and using Disney filters and all this other crap, who want to get on here and talk trash about me, but they're not brave enough to come on here and use their face. They got to hide behind everything and then tell me I'm the one who's a liar and stuff. Now, if they want to come in here and get on here live, their face on camera, no filter, no fake name, then they can box. And we can settle this. I'm not going in there live and being ganged up on by 5 or 6 of their people over there that's in their lives all the time. The Fallon and all this other stuff and all that crap. So, and that's the last I'm speaking on it. I just want to come over here and talk tonight, guys. I just want to have a conversation. Lisa, I hope you get some rest, and I'll send you a DM and check on you tomorrow. You get some rest. Jessica, we're doing good. I don't know that show, but I know yes, we did, Retha. I don't know. It's something on here. Maybe an app they use to record. I don't know. I don't use filters for my stuff. When you see me, it's me. From time to time, I have to use a background filter when I'm sitting in a car on here because they like to report that I'm driving and try to get my live suspended. So, yeah. Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Madonna? It got a little warm today. We got fortunate that it got a little cloudy. Alyssa, only thing I've seen is you followed me. I haven't seen a comment from you. Not ignoring you. Okay, I scrolled back up and seen it. I missed it. Some of the awareness pages, and they all want to justify what they're doing by, justify the threats and threats slashing tires and wanting to fillet me and all that stuff. So they all want to justify that and make it all right. Dave Mack, the job's doing pretty good. Donna, we've been back on for a little while, but it's yes, we are. And so, that's why they want me to come to theirs, because when I go over there, it's not just the one hiding; it's 4 or 5 of them hiding. And the only thing I wanted to do was come on here tonight and talk and have a conversation with you guys, pass some time. And they're not even letting me have a minute apiece to do that. Thank you, Gigi. Not a minute piece to that. I haven't asked for anything tonight. Don't need anything. We've got food. We've got our room taken care of. Some of the money was sent back to the woman that I borrowed the $70 from. Have y'all heard that today? Have y'all heard anything about that? Thank you, Gigi. Sue's the awareness group has been threatening us. So I had 25 left over from my check, and I sent that to her because me and her grandson had talked. She even said, send back what you can. I sent her back 25 a day, but I guarantee you guys haven't heard that at all. So, well, thank you for that, Ash. I didn't realize that. There's going to be a lot of them in here that follow them, and they think that they all think it's okay, you know. They all think it's okay for them to threaten them because of the situation that happened with me and the other, and the other woman. So, yeah. Hey, Tanya. So, hey, Cody. So, yeah. I had to go through my Facebook list today because they started following me on there. Doing great, man. Doing great. How about yourself? Man, I tell you, Ash is not holding back on these people. Get them, Ash. I figured the sneak attack T had something to do with the word, because that's too much of a suspect name. I just wasn't assuming it. No, Colin still rolling. I'm glad you're still rolling, brother. Come this far with everything, man. You might as well just keep on going, right? Brookie, we're doing fantastic. I'm off work tonight. The wife's working. But we are doing great today. We really are. Today has been a fantastic day. How are you doing, Brookie? Madonna, I agree with you. Thank you, Rose, for the heart me. I know some people follow awareness groups and they just follow for the watching and the drama and stuff. So it's like a bad TV show. But a lot of them are coming here just to record and hope they can catch me saying something. And there's been times where they've taken video clips and showed this much of it, kind of like how the news does with Trump on some things. So, yeah. But when I can go and see these same people talking crap about us on videos that they're making about me, that's the ones that really get blocked fast. But nobody wanted to talk about me sending some money back to this woman. Nobody wanted to have that conversation today. None of the awareness group wanted to have that conversation. When I talked to her grandson, he was like, "Hey, look, man, you send her something Wednesday." He said, "We'll make it work." He said, "I went out and me and my wife bought her some groceries." The fur baby is fine. She's running around here somewhere. She's probably pouting because mama's not home. Did I ever tell my audience that I lied to her? I was trying to get the money back to her. I thought I was going to have it, and if I didn't have it, I couldn't send it back to her, right? But nobody wants to talk about the money that I sent back to her. Nobody wants to bring that up. And I know it wasn't the full amount, but we're not going to talk about that, are we? I mean, yeah, I did agree to pay her back. And everybody keeps talking about legal stuff. They should go file and have you arrested. Well, first of all, that's a civil claim. Most they could do is sue me for it. So the most they could do is take me to court and sue me for it and get a judgment for it. And I am going to talk about one thing that really aggravated me. The other night somebody helped me with $30, right? I was so grateful for it. It put us over what we needed and put some towards the next day. And then I don't even follow this person. They don't follow me. I don't follow them. But then they was right on the boxes with the awareness group talking about how I conned them out of $30, and the only thing I was doing was talking. And hey man, what's your cash out? And they're supposed to be showing receipts, what they call them. Supposed to be showing screenshots where they sent me 30 and I asked for more money. But there is no screenshots between me and this person having a conversation. There's one transaction through the cash app. Marissa, we was trying to get to our first good paycheck that came today, to be able to pay for our room for a week. Marissa, I'm gonna get back to. I kind of agree. I've loaned money to people too that I've never gotten back because I ain't always been in this situation. I had a very good job for 7.5 years that I lost, and I've loaned money to people and never got it back. Never got it back. Knew the minute it left my hand, it wasn't never coming back. So yeah, we have the room paid for the full week. Stocked back up on a few ramen noodles and stuff, and was able to send this woman $25 back. Now our next paycheck, we're going to pay for another week, and that next paycheck will actually be better because we're both getting more hours. And we'll pay for another week, and we'll send her some more money. And that was an agreement made with the grandson. And she's even said in the text that I did notice that this part got left out when they, share the screenshots there. That she even said, "Pay me back a little bit that you can." Right? Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Brookie. Thank you, Michelle. And I don't want to beat that dead horse, and I don't want to sound, horrible about it, but I do want one of my mods right now to go in. Okay, no, I don't. Leah, I just seen you pop in. They got these magical things called beard nets, Bon. It's kind of like hair nets. And you put it over your beard, right? And it works the same way. There's a guy up there that's got the best way to describe it. It's like the Duck Dynasty beard. Like it's down to his chest, and he puts it up in his ponytail, and he rolls it up and puts it in a beard net. And he's the manager of the kitchen. It's just a hairnet. I don't know why people don't know. I've got one in the car if y'all would like for me to demonstrate how this hairnet works. Leah, I seen you pop in. Do you want to talk tonight? Do you want to say anything? You went to that box and accused me of scamming you when you voluntarily helped me the other night. I would just like to know, first and foremost, thank you for the help the other night. It was really appreciative. Like, it really was. It really did help. And then 5 minutes later, you're in an awareness group telling them that I scammed you out of $30 and crying and everything else. So I would just like to know why you're back in my life if I scammed you out of money the other night. Hey, J. Miles. I'll admit, Angela, that I've handled a couple situations horribly. Working on paying this one back. I don't guess she wants to say anything. I guess she just wants to run to the... How did I scam you, Leah? When you volunteered the help, see me on here asking, and you volunteered the help. You asked what the Cash App was, and you sent the amount that you sent because I was asking for anything to help towards the room, and you sent what you sent. Like, how did I scam you? Because the money went for the hotel room. The money went for the room, paid the rest of that night, and what was left over that I had from the $30 that you sent me went for the next day. And it went for nothing else but the room. And then 5 minutes later, you're on there telling them that I DM'd you and asked you for more? Now, I will say this. I didn't hear with my ears you saying that you text and I text you and ask for more. That's what I heard them say that you said. But I do know for a fact that you're on there because I have the screen recording when you was on there. So I asked for help the other night. You voluntarily helped me out. You sent an amount that you sent. I didn't ask for $30. You sent, because I think when you sent that, we needed $15. That's the only we needed. We was $15 short, I do believe. I just got a message from the babe. She says she's got a headache, but she's going on break. So if she wants to, I'll be getting off here and calling her and talking to her. And before anybody gets me on that, I would be Facebook calling her because my phone's off, and I'm not asking for the phone money. Hey, that gets turned back on in 2 weeks, guys. That's budgeted out. We're going to sit down and figure that out. 2 more weeks, phones get turned back on. She said they've been busy up there tonight. I know the other night, boy, we was slammed. Good Lord. I think from 5 to 10, there was like 700 cars that went through the drive-through. Hey, guys, she's wanted me to call her on her break, so I'm going to get off here and call her, but I'll be back. I'm probably going to eat after I get done calling her. And then Angela with the butterfly, I agree with. I'm waiting to hear it, too. She volunteered to help. Didn't I block who? Leah? Leah's not blocked. So, but y'all, I'll be back. I'm going to call my babe.